So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Haaland looking to run onto it. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's been won straight back. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking... And Torres! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Havertz with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Martinelli. And he's forced to go back. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Timber. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Fernando Torres. First quarter of an hour gone. That's really well manoeuvred. Trossard. Oh, he's found some space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Odegaard. And here's Martinelli. Still goalless. Nice sequence of passes, this. Saka. Rice. Trippier gets across and deals with it. Now it's Torres.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Trossard. Pinches it off him. Now it's Haaland. Oh, no joy this time.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Haaland. And that's an excellent interception. Shot could be on. Odegaard. Now it's Havertz. For Rice. Saka. Rice. Now Timber. Saka. Oh, it's come loose. Trippier did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now that's well seen too. Martinelli. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Now it's Torres. Trossard, now it's Saka. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Martinelli. Odegaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Timber. It's Saka. Timber. And here's Haaland. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Saka.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Timber.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's a key interception. Gabriel cuts it out. Wilshere. Now it's Haaland. Looks to clip it for big header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Timber. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Martinelli. And that's a throw-in. And it's Fernando Torres. Martinelli. Odegaard. So we've reached the hour mark. He can run onto that, and that is expertly dealt with. And here's Trossard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Martinelli.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
De Bruyne. Good purposeful running this. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Nice interception, well timed. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Substitution in progress.
Deftly away. Lobbed in behind. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Saka. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Oh, super find. Shot at goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
Rice. Coventry are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Substitutions taking place.
Coventry making consecutive changes here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 9, Bukayo Saka. Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this
Number
stage. They're
18,
calling on all their
Phil
resources
Foden.
now.
Number 7, Son Heung-min.
De Bruyne. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot. Oh, it's there. And that could well be the winner.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist? That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Coventry have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Foden, well read, and the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Haaland. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! He has done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Another moment of magic. He'll try from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past. Now it's De Bruyne. That's a shade optimistic. Foden. Arsenal finding their passes.
Arsenal truly seem to
added
be
minutes has
at
been
loggerheads
indicated.
in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
4 extra minutes added on. A searching ball that into space. Shifted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Interesting ball. De Ligt spots it and intercepts. And that's that. They needed
Just
to
a quick
win,
announcement.
and they have won.
We're
It
about to
is a
announce today's
triumph.
lottery numbers.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The toe header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Mohamed Salah providing an outlet on that flank.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let...
He rises! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
That is good alertness. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Ederson. He's got great technique, Peter, and for a goalkeeper, he's got the passing range of a top-class midfielder. I think his team will be looking to use him as a foundation from which to build both sustained spells of possession as well as quick counter-attacks. He's got a phenomenal left foot.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Rodri, couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Now it's Wilshere. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rice, Rodri, Foden. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Haaland has a go! They've scored!
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
The goal scorer after 16 minutes is number 9.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, and he's through the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Haaland! There's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Foden, driving on and making good progress. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And back to the goalkeeper. Corner number 2 then. And he's managed to get rid. That'll be a throw. Foden. Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. Foden. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Side of play, and it is a goal kick. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Fernando Torres. No, that's been intercepted. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Played back in. Haaland. Decent hit!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Foden. And that has been clubbed away. Great position here. Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, shooting chance! And he comes up trumps again. So, third corner of the game. And he's heaved it away. Rice. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Somewhat off target. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's played forward. Pass is just off target. Vardiol. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Bruyne. That's headed upfield. Rice. De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping! And the half-time whistle goes. Coventry head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So, your views on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Now that's well seen too. And he's intervened well there. Alexander-Arnold. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Haaland. And they're quick to get it back. And it's De Bruyne. He could be in here. Torres! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm. Big chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Nicely intercepted. Foden. Alexander-Arnold. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's a shade optimistic. Ederson sends that a long way. Fernando Torres! A real chance and a real let-off.
Fernando Torres did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
The attendance for this
Now it's
match
Torres.
is 29,514.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rodri. Almost an hour gone. Foden. Gabriel gets across to intercept that. Done delicately. No, he's just misjudged that one. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He can run onto that. Fernando Torres goes in for the header. There it is. And the comeback is complete. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Coventry go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender.
And the shot!
Wilshere.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Number 20.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible... And the finish! Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Out to the left it goes. Son Heung-min is in a really good position out wide. Oh, what a pass! Danger averted for now. And it's Bernardo Silva. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Gabriel gets rid without sophistication. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Well, what about it? Coventry certainly weren't expecting this. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Alexander-Arnold gets it away.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome.
Haaland! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Torres. And he's got his cross. Up he goes! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Torres. Number 7, De Bruyne.
Oh, that is asking for trouble.
16.
Tries a shot! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Coventry take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Deep into stoppage time. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Might want to be careful there.
Thinks one through. Oh, that's well spotted. Clips it so gently. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, it's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Ruben Dias has been given a red card for the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing.
And the shot! They've done it! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. And the referee brings it to a close. Coventry can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very...
So without question, it is one of the most awaited, most anticipated days on the footballing calendar. So many teams, so many ambitions, and only a handful will go forward to achieve those ambitions. That is the nature of our fascinatingly competitive game. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So it's away we go then. And it's Wilshere. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, smashing header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, terrible mistake. He might be chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Son Heung-min. The fullback is in acres of space here. He's there to get rid. Son Heung-min with the short one. And the finish! Atalanta are looking to go forward now. And he's had a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. That is good strength. Foden. Corinthians upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Well, that's well seen too. Son Heung-min. That'll be a throw-in. It's out for a goal kick. Marquinhos. For De Bruyne. Wilshere. Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Son Heung-min. Corinthians are looking to break at pace. No, he's just misjudged that one. Hernandez. And it's De Bruyne. Here's Scholes. Wilshere. Haaland. That is good alertness. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Guardiola. And it's Neymar. And it's Wilshere. Now it's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. And they can counter here. Now it's Neymar.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Foden. So what can they make of this? Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Haaland. Atalanta looking to pass their way through. Now it's Haaland. Wilshere. He's picked his way through. And the shot! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. How very smart. He just got it right.
Neymar really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Atalanta are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Frankowski gets it clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Shot could be on. Wilshere tries to get it clear. They've played it short. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, what has happened here? Cleared away. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Atalanta ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Beckenbauer. Neymar. Now it's Wilshere. De Bruyne. Floated through. It's a goal kick. Messi plays a delicate ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Guardiola. And it's Neymar. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's in! No way through there. And here's Neymar. Gets to show off his quick feet. Wilshere. Wilshere going face-to-face with his great rival. Hits one! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
A case now of complete control. And it's Son Heung-min. Done delicately. Has a goal! Wilshere. Just about up to the hour now. Now De Bruyne. Haaland. Now it's Scholes. Great ball, and he's in here! Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Frankowski is in a really good position out wide. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Haaland. Now it's Neymar. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Haaland. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Frankowski. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi. Aim forwards. Can he latch on to this? That's really well cleared. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Just needed better contact. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Son Heung-min.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Can he get onto this? And smartly reclaimed. And here's Son Heung-min. Good pressure, determined, intense. Just eases him off the ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now it's Scholes. Now it's Haaland. He is through here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Atalanta can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mbappe to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Kimmich. And Frankowski. Valverde. It's Lewandowski! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Frankowski. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Atalanta have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
That's at the end. Atalanta, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Neymar claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim alongside. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been cleared. Cuadrado. Oh, sweet feet. And the ball is out of play. Scholes. Marquinhos. That's a sharp pass. And it's Neymar. And here's Haaland. He's through. Haaland! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Atalanta are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Konate and Akanji. Pedri. Ruben Neves. Now it's Cuadrado. That's a nicely measured pass. Marquinhos attempts a clearance. That's a decent clearance. Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. Haaland. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Marquinhos. And the counter is on. Osimhen. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's a shade optimistic. Guardiola. Hernandez. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Haaland. And here's Haaland. Haaland! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
De Bruyne goes short. Great hit! And another try! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That is good alertness. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Neymar. Wilshere. Ribery. For Messi. Wilshere. Haaland. Osimhen. And it's Ribery. Played back in. Messi. Great position. And Messi! Defending of the desperate variety. Haaland. Marquinhos. Wilshere is onto it in a flash. Wilshere will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cuadrado. Can he spark a counter here? Half an hour played now. Akanji to Marquinhos. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Cuadrado. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Cuadrado gets across and deals with it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That has been knocked clear. And the shot! And he's there to clear it. Hernandez. He is through here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Marquinhos. And Hernandez. That's headed upfield.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
That's good play. De Bruyne.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Valverde. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's De Bruyne. Good read, needed to be. Valverde. Could move up a gear here. Messi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Atalanta ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the action is back on the way. And he's running through. Oh, and he's through the middle. Now the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Cuadrado getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. This ended up in no man's land. Hernandez. Wilshere. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And Neymar.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that has been cleared. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Atalanta are looking to go forward now. Valverde. Atalanta, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. Ruben Neves. And Akanji. Pedri. Akanji.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
That's been cut out, well played. And that's an errant pass. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Haaland. Cuadrado. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Hernandez did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And he's forced to go back. And here's Osimhen. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Valverde. Neymar looking to add to his goal. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, perfectly measured that. Haaland! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, now this is some substitution. Almost surreal, you've got to feel.
Well, it's great we get to see him play. The fans have been calling for him to come on pretty much since the game began.
A case now of complete control. Atalanta do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Valverde. And that has put paid to that. Marquinhos. Guardiola. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off.
And De Bruyne! Pedri. Ruben Neves. And it's Ribéry.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Vieira. Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That is good strength.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 45.
Atalanta choosing to make the first change.
Ribéry.
Scholes.
Lasciano in campo per il numero 11.
Kanji can get it clear.
Neymar.
De Bruyne! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Header! He got the hard part right, but the rest wrong.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Atalanta will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Neymar. Pedri. And Neymar. Pedri. And here's Neymar. Lobbed in behind. It's a goal kick. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Rodri. And it's Marquinhos. Beckenbauer. Vieira. A true great in every sense of the word. Now Neymar. Can he latch on to this?
Il quarto
And it's
uomo indica
Neymar.
4 minuti di recupero.
4 added minutes on the board. Kim Min-jae. Quadrado. And here's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Hernandez. De Ligt. And it's Marquinhos. De Bruyne.